that's why I'm making this video, because tonight was so magical that as soon as I walked through these doors, I bursted out into tears. Yes, it is that time of the month, so that does have something to do with it. Shut up. But I know what my soul feels. And the reason why this was so monumental and so huge for me. Yo, so before I turn this camera on, I was like, okay, I got a lot of thoughts that I want to express. So tonight was a very social night. Let me sip on some wine real quick. So tonight was a very social night. For those of you who are following my YouTube channel, you would know that I am practicing acting here in the city of Memphis. And so I recently was in a short film called The Coffee Shop, and we had the premiere, which is where we saw the film. Let me put this selfie stick on. Yeah, okay, that's better. So the premiere is where we saw the short film for the first time, okay? The final cut. Okay, our experiences with this was us just obviously auditioning, then getting the part, and then rehearsing our lines, and then acting it all out on camera, and then waiting, obviously advertising for the short film all over social media for weeks and weeks and weeks. And now finally today, the day came where we could watch the short film. Oh my God, I will be showing footage in this video. Hello everyone, we are on our way to the coffee shop set. Can y'all say hey? Hey! Hey! And could y'all give y'all names?
I am Shell. I play Victoria.
Yay!
Al and I play him.
You pray every day.
Right.
And you play him, and I play Ashley. We are heading to set for the coffee shop short film. So this is where we gonna be.
Oh, I love this interior. Okay.
This where we at.
We rolling.
So we are now on set. This is where we will be filming the coffee shop. And it is at an actual coffee shop called Inspire. And in I go with my two co-stars. It's exciting. Is that art? Ooh. Okay. Some little chairs out here. Okay, let's go. All right.
Yeah, Henry, can you get in the kitchen? And Devin.
Stand to our feet, because this is this lady's first time, and you all do not know the struggles that she had to go through, even for a short film. More claps, more cheers, please. Big round of applause. My big sister, wow. Now she's a director. All right, you all may.
Mama would have said, that was cute. That was cute. Now when you gonna do 2 scoops? I have a laptop full of plays and screenplays, and she would have said that was cute. But when am I gonna do her favorite movie, which is 2 scoops? But I just really am grateful that she has been my guiding light. For those who know the journey, know that I actually came back from LA around the time she hit her 80s. You know, kind of left my film.
Hey y'all. We are toasted to
First of all, to a great premiere.
yes. Yes.
To every small part. And here's the part 2.
Yeah, part 2. Yeah. Oh, what a magical. That's why I'm making this video, because tonight was so magical that as soon as I walked through these doors, I bursted out into tears. Yes, it is that time of the month, so that does have something to do with it. Shut up. But I know what my soul feels. And the reason why this was so monumental and so huge for me was because, and this happens to me every time I do anything acting or theater wise, because this is my passion. I feel like it is a part of my destiny. And I just been working, y'all. You know, I've been working regular jobs to make sure that I have housing and make sure that I'm fed, as well as doing theater and acting when I can. So I try to stay busy, okay? I just now am doing the paperwork to have a second job, so I will be working 2 jobs and will be in acting and theater locally. So and I was just manifesting and talking to myself these past few days before the premiere. And I was thinking to myself, you know, I really want acting friends. Because the people I work with, none of them are into acting. I know it. I've talked to them about it and I didn't get a good vibe. And it made me feel like an outcast. You know, I mentioned that I do acting with a coworker and I just got this like jealous vibe. And I mentioned something that I was working on as far as YouTube. I mentioned that I did birth chart readings for Charge years ago. And I got that same feeling of jealousy. And when I talk to these people at this job, they're very much consumed with each other. They're very much consumed with the gossip, the drama, the complaints. But me, when I talk, I want to talk about what we are doing to evolve, to get to the freaking new earth, okay? I sound crazy to some people. I don't give a damn. I know what I'm talking about. And when I say the new earth, I mean a higher plane of existence where we are no longer suffering. I don't want to talk about how much that we're suffering. Suffering most of the time is a choice. I've been through so much, so I know this to be true. The places I was suffering in, yes, it was unfortunate. I feel for myself. I have compassion for past Sydney. But the fact of the matter is that I stayed in those situations by choice. Yes, it's awful to have a family that abuses you. You know, you go through narcissistic abuse, right? As a child, it's unfortunate because you really have no power over it when you're a kid. But when you get older and you keep hanging around and you know you're being mistreated, you are choosing to stay in those spaces. You are choosing to have that low sense of self-worth and that low self-respect. And you are drawing it in based off of your decisions. It's hard because you're still young. A lot of the narcissistic abuse was still happening when I was early 20s, all the way up to 26. But off of that, because I really don't want to talk about the things that pain me, I want to talk about tonight. It was a blast. I manifested it. I prayed about it. I had the pep talk because this was huge for me. Although I have a background role, it's about acting, but it's also about the people. And to me, tonight just showed me what I had been believing about people and manifesting to believe about people for years. I was raised to think the worst about people. And one generational curse that I am actively breaking is the belief that people are no good, which is a belief that is rooted in trauma. I was raised to believe that, and I just don't think that that was right. It set a very it set an it set an atmosphere of despair for just children. So I was very scared as a child. I was terrified of human beings fresh out the womb because I was raised to fear people and to see people as the enemy and to see people as people that want to harm you. And the crazy thing about it, oh my God, the crazy thing about it is the people that hurt me the most were the ones that were trying to convince me that it was everybody else that would hurt me the most and that they were the most safe to be around. Those were the ones that hurt me the most. So tonight, I mingled with my people, actors, artists, directors, producers, script writers, photographers. And I just felt good. I just felt like, finally. Because don't get me wrong, you know, I'm stage manager of a play. I work with somebody who's in my field, but it's like, it's a job, you know what I mean? But tonight we were able to have the premiere and celebrate rather than to work. We worked on the project and then we were able to celebrate. We got drinks. I got a little bit of alcohol in my system. And, you know, somebody was so nice enough to pay for my food and my drink. It was just, I love Black people. I love my people. You know, it wasn't only Black people there, but it is a predominantly Black production. And it was just good to be amongst African American artists. It was such a breath of fresh air to be amongst my people and finally not be around, I hate to say this because of my recent experiences, but the toxic Black people. You know what I'm saying? It was just good to be around the artistic Black people and to be in that type of environment where we can't argue, we can't fight, we can't hate, because that's my past trauma. We're just here to celebrate, and it was that. We just celebrated. Oh, I love stuff like that. And I felt like myself. I was out of my shell. It was everything that I had been manifesting and pouring into myself through my relationship with God. Everything. It just all came out tonight, and it was a magical experience. Y'all, like, it means a lot because I haven't talked to my mom in months. I haven't talked to my sisters in 2 years. So I get lonely sometimes, but I know that I'm never alone because of my relationship with God. But for me to just have these deep conversations and to have an actress, I had my eye on her and I'm like, I just feel like it's something about her. I want Black female friends. And it was the actress that was in one of the stars of the short film. I was like, I gotta talk to her. And so she was my ride home tonight. We had deep conversations and she just made me feel good about everything. Like the position that I'm in life, my jobs, how weird it is. But how it just made me feel like I know it's awesome. But when I tell people about it, I feel a little self-conscious because I feel like they're going to judge me because it's just different than what anybody else is doing. But I told her, I'm doing this because it's different. Like, not because it's different. I'm just so used to having to live alternatively that I don't mind. You know what I mean? And so I'm very hesitant to talk about it on my channel. Not that I'm ashamed. It's just, I don't know. I don't really necessarily want the judgment. But there's nothing wrong with talking about, you know, your situation because you never know who's going through it. But I'm not ready to talk about it. I want to talk about it, but I don't need to spill it all tonight. It's just working at this job. I feel like an outcast because I know that I'm the only coworker, from what I can tell, that actually takes it so seriously that I'm willing to work on it every single week. Like every single week, every day that I'm scheduled to do rehearsals to work on this play, I show up. There was a day where I was throwing up because my heartburn got so freaking bad, and I didn't think I was gonna make it to rehearsals. And I texted the artistic director. I'm like, I don't think I can make it, but I made it. That's how dedicated I am to my career as an artist. Not just an actress, but an artist. A person who just lives through the theater, film, photography, fashion, painting. I do it because I watched my mother suffer. She had this sob story of, I'm the suffering artist. My mother is an exceptional illustrator. You couldn't look at her art and deny that raw, genuine talent. Like, that is talent from the heavens. And she just fell into a deep depression, and she tried to drag. I feel like she tried to drag people down in it. But we ain't gonna talk about that. I'd let me not say all that. Let me not say all that. So yeah. I just refuse to be that sad, suffering artist. I really choose to be the joyful, people-loving artist. Like, that's who I am. There's a reason why y'all see me wearing a necklace with the sun on it, because I really resonate with the frequency of the sun. There's a reason why I wrote a song called Children of the Sun, which I will more than likely remake. I posted it on this channel. Every time I talk about just my life, I get so passionate about. That song just keeps coming through when I start talking about life. I was about to sing it too. I strangled. Children of the sun, and dancing on planet Earth is so much fun. Melanin kissed by the sun. We are children of the sun. And since this is coming through for the second time, I need to get my ass. Ooh, girl, you better start posting that music. Stop effing playing. Yo, I got gas. I'm about to go to the bathroom. I'll take a bathroom break and I'm gonna come right back. So, right now, I'm eating lettuce. I'm eating a salad. It's not just lettuce, OMG. It's blackened chicken in it. I believe it's cheese, maybe eggs, really good ranch, and french fries. And it's my leftovers from tonight. Tonight was so fun. I was so y'all, for my Libra moon ass. Y'all know Libras love people. Y'all know Libras, we need people. We some socialites. We don't give a damn. We can talk your head off. The thing is, me being a Taurus, I can be very shy and reserved. But when that Libra is in the midst of like a party or a gathering, that energy, I'm talking to everybody. I'm getting pictures. I'm getting numbers. I'm talking to everybody. And I was able to be that. Because at this job that I'm working, I am not that. Like, don't get me wrong. I bust out laughing and be goofy and everything. But I'm not that social butterfly that I feel like I naturally am when I feel safe and when I feel like happy. When I feel like I'm where I'm supposed to be. I feel like it's my destiny to like be more on the extroverted side, despite me having an inclination towards introversion. The lighting is so bad. I'm gonna have to lighten. Hopefully I can lighten it. This angle, lighting is bad. But I'm just in my social era. Like, I'm just opening up that throat chakra and living my truth. Because when you go through the type of abuse that I went through, you really don't feel that there is space and room for your voice. You feel that you are always too loud or too quiet, never anywhere in between. And tonight I was able to get over those fears and just feel like a normal person. It just shows me how much I've been through recently. I'm going to bed soon. Cause y'all, it's 11:07 at night. That's crazy. I did not expect to come home this late. My ride picked me up at almost 3 p.m. And I didn't get back home until like 10 o'clock. That's crazy. So, so we had fun. And I got a lot of content. I just got to keep it going. I'm scared. Because like I'm scared of success. Because I'm working hard. And I know that when you work hard, you end up successful. Shoot, I feel like that's all I need to say. I can end the video right there. Oh my God. Well, I just zoned out into thought. Like I was thinking about tonight and just the conversation that I had with the actress, and oh my God, just what a night. I'm just thinking about it. Like maybe we need to turn this camera off and just dwell on how wonderful the night was. Like I'm happy. I'm freaking just grateful and happy. God damn it. And I'm always grateful. I always carry with myself a certain level of euphoria. I'm not British. Euphoria. I always carry with myself a certain level of euphoria. I just don't think I get out the house enough. But it's just that me doing something that I love, which is acting and doing the media stuff, because y'all know I got a YouTube channel. I do media. It's one of my passions. To not just to be in front of the camera with media. Like, I have in the past helped friends to like, give them advice on how to run a YouTube channel or how to get it started. Because at one point, this channel was at 0 subscribers. And now it's at over 5K. So, I guess I got a little something to teach. It wasn't like no class or not. I just gave them a little bit of advice, and helped them with thumbnails and to average. You know what I'm saying? It's just my thing. I don't always have to be. And I also would like to. I have plans to like be a video editor and edit other people's videos. Like that's some, you know what I'm saying? I'm not just like wanting to be on camera. Like it's just media. It's just videography for me, And so I'm just grateful. That's all I'm saying. I'm just grateful. What a night. Black men so damn fine. Oh my God. There was so many damn fine ass black men. Ooh. And then for them to be actors. For them to be mother effing actors. For them to be artists. Black men are already beautiful. Y'all know you're the most stunning thing that ever walked the earth. But then for y'all to be actors, for you to be artists, stop playing. I just love black men. I ain't gay. I like women, but black men is the reason why I could never be gay. I said what I said. Anyway, this mother got cheese in it. That's it for the night, I guess. Y'all, my finishing thoughts is follow your dreams. If you want to be surrounded by good people, leave your damn house, because good people are everywhere. And that is my message for tonight. I love you all. Deuces. Follow your dreams. I ain't playing with you. You think I'm playing with you? When mama sit and say follow your dreams, she means that. I would never tell you to do something that I ain't living in my damn self. I am following my dreams. I've been working on acting for the past year. My life has been magical. Despite the ups and downs, despite the stress, the fear, my life has been absolutely magical ever since I decided to take up acting. Ever since I decided to take acting classes and to, have that stage performance, you know, at the end of that theater course, you know, my life has just, ever since then, it was like I felt like I was just in my destiny. Like I just can't. And when I say follow your dreams, you got to do it. It's not, no, maybe I'll follow my dream. No. Either you do it or you suffer. And I hate to say it like that because it sounds very intense, but it is that intense. When you are not doing what you were put on this earth to do, you do suffer. When you know that you're meant to be a painter, but instead, all you do is go to work and you work a 9 to 5 and you come home with aching feet and you cry in the shower because you know you could do more. That is not the life that God has intended for you. And you know it. You have to let it go and take a risk. Y'all think I got here, it was easy? I had to take multiple leaps of faith. I had to take leaps of faith when I didn't know where I was going to live. I didn't know when my next meal was going to come. I didn't know who I was going to be living with. I just took a risk with faith in God. I took a risk with faith in myself. I took a risk with faith in my ability to manifest whatever I desire. And if little old me, who started off as this quiet, geeky kid, and who's using her voice, if I can do it, then so can you. You have a good night.